Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a morning routine. I have really tried to change up my morning routine with the new year, and I have one that I think really works and is really productive. So I would love to know in the comments down below if after watching this video, if you are able to take away anything from it and add to your own morning routine. I also want to let you guys know that today's video is a collab with a friend of mine here from YouTube. Her name is Sarah Bisbee, and you guys will absolutely love her channel. She does so many different types of videos. She does some self-improvement stuff, some daily vlogs. She just did a video for her 25th birthday about 25 things she learned in 25 years, and I absolutely loved it. She is so gorgeous. She has such a good camera presence, and I think you guys will absolutely love her channel. So definitely go and check out her morning routine as well after you're finished watching this video, and let her know that I sent you. And if you're coming over here from Sarah's video, I would absolutely love to have you stay and subscribe to my channel. I do a ton of cleaning videos, motivational videos, self-improvement videos, law of attraction, all sorts of fun things like that. Anyways, without further ado, let's just get right on into my new morning routine. Okay, you guys, so my alarm typically goes off at 6 o'clock every single morning, except for this day because I let myself sleep in until about 6:30 because I was up for a couple hours in the middle of the night. I struggle with insomnia a lot, so it can be difficult sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't fall back asleep. So on those days, I allow myself to sleep in a little bit. But the first thing that I do when I wake up is what I'm not supposed to, and it's scrolling Instagram, which I know I'm not supposed to do, and I'm trying to cut it out slowly but surely, but it's just such an easy way to kind of get yourself awake. But anyways, once I scroll Instagram for a couple of minutes, I make myself get out of bed, and then I go and pick out my clothes and head into the shower. And like I was saying, I do try to get myself to wake up at 6 o'clock every single morning just because it does help to keep a schedule when you have insomnia. Because if I allow myself to sleep in too much on the weekends, then it can be really difficult to get myself back into a good rhythm and a good routine for the next week. So I try to stay on a good schedule. Once I am done in the shower, I am going to come out into the kitchen and I'm going to make myself some coffee, and I also try and drink some water. So I typically try to drink this whole water, and it's almost 2 liters. I try to drink it in the morning, like as soon as I possibly can. So I'll sit there for a little bit and drink some water before I have any coffee, before I get any food into me or anything. I will drink some of it, and then I'll allow myself to have some coffee because I just feel like it gets your blood going, and it just like helps with digestion and everything like that. So I had my coffee maker set to pour some coffee at 6 o'clock in the morning. So this has been sitting there for a little while, but it is 6:30 now, and I am getting to make myself some coffee. And one thing that I absolutely love that I've been using in my routine lately is this collagen peptides, and I just get this off of Amazon, and I have been noticing it has been helping so much with my hair, my skin, and my nails. So it's just collagen, and I've been trying to grow my hair out. My hair used to be really thick as a child, and once I started coloring it and all that stuff, it just has gotten thinner and thinner. But I've been noticing with this, I have so much new hair growth. It is absolutely amazing. So I've been using, I think this is my 3rd tub, and I've been noticing so much new hair growth. So it doesn't taste like anything at all. It's completely tasteless. You just add it into your coffee or tea, just anything hot, and it completely dissolves and you don't even know that it's there. So I will have that linked in my description box below if you guys are interested in trying that out. You can get it like on the Amazon subscription service as well, and it just comes to my house every single month, and I absolutely love it. So I highly recommend this product. So now that my coffee is all ready, we're going to head back into the bathroom, and I'm going to start getting ready for the day. So the first thing that I like to do is I like to moisturize, and I absolutely am in love with the Elizabeth Grant collection. I have spoken about it on my channel here before, but I have so many of her products and I absolutely swear by them. I've been using them exclusively for a couple of years now, and once again, I will have some linked in the description box below. I typically get mine from the shopping channel. I find them to be a lot cheaper if you can get deals there. But I do have an Amazon link there in the description box. And I just absolutely love all of her products. My skin gets extremely dry, especially in the winter. I live in Canada and we have harsh winters here, so my skin definitely feels that. And her products are so moisturizing. She has serums, she has masks, she has moisturizers, and I use all of it. So I started off with the serum, and now I'm just gonna let that sink in a little bit. And I'm going to comb through my hair, and I'm going to just be adding a couple of products. So the first thing that I'm adding right now is some Olaplex, and this is great for blondes. It just helps to maintain your hair strength after dyeing your hair blonde. And then I just go ahead and add some conditioner. This is just normal conditioner. You can use any conditioner. This happens to be a thickening conditioner, and I just put that in on my end so that my hair can stay nice and moisturized, because I do dye my hair blonde, so it does get very, very dry. So I just leave that sit in, and I let my hair dry naturally. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on the moisturizer. This is the collagen. Both the serum and the moisturizer are both the collagen formula from Elizabeth Grant, and I'm going to let that sink into my skin as well. So I let that sink in, and now I'm going to go and make myself some breakfast before I come back to do my makeup. And I don't know if you guys just noticed what I did there, but this is a handy little trick for you guys if you are wanting to make a really quick breakfast. I just put a hash brown in the toaster, and it works so good. You have to do it a couple of times, but it crisps up your hash brown in minutes. It's amazing. You don't have to stick it in the oven, and you can have kind of a fancier breakfast for really, really quick amount of time. So I'm just going to have a hash brown, and I'm going to make myself an egg. I'm just going to put a little bit of hot sauce and cheese on the egg, put that on top of the hash brown, have a side of fruit, call it a day, and that's going to be my breakfast. But definitely try that hack if you have not ever heard of that before, and let me know in the comments down below if you have ever heard of that before. I don't remember where I heard it, but I decided to try it, and it works great for making hash browns. That's the only way I make hash browns now, is in my toaster. So now that I have finished cooking my breakfast, I'm just taking it into the living room, and I'm going to relax and eat it. And while I'm doing this, I usually just put on a YouTube video, but I try to make sure that it's something kind of inspiring. It kind of depends on the day. Sometimes if I'm just feeling a little bit brain dead and I just want to watch like gossip channels or something like that, I'll do that. But for the most part, I try to make sure that it's something that's going to inspire me to do something with my day, something to do with the law of attraction, manifestation, or even just like building my brand, building my YouTube channel, that sort of thing. Something that's really going to add to my day and really help me. So I just kind of like to relax, kind of take some me time, drink my coffee, and just get something out of my morning and just relax before the craziness of having a daycare starts. So after I'm done my breakfast, I'm going to now move on back into the bathroom and finish getting ready for the day. So those of you that may not know, I don't think I've said this already, but I just run a daycare from home. So I have kids that start coming to my house at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they usually leave at around 5:30. So I don't have a corporate job where I have to get completely ready for. I don't have to do my hair all up and, put on a full face of makeup every day, that sort of thing. So I am lucky in that regard. So I just do a 5-minute makeup routine. And all I do for that is, right now you see me putting on tinted moisturizer, and that's typically what I wear Monday to Friday. And then on the weekends is kind of the opposite of most people. The weekends is when I usually will do a full face of makeup when I'm going out shopping or filming or whatever. But so I do tinted moisturizer, I do a little bit of concealer under my eyes, and then I just brush out my eyebrows. I don't fill them in, I just brush them out, and I put on mascara and a little bit of blush, and that is it. That's all that I do. And then I just put on some lip gloss, and that is my under 5-minute makeup routine for the mornings, for the weekday mornings. It's just enough that it helps me. I mean, I wouldn't need to be wearing makeup. I just am around kids all day and I don't leave my house, but it helps me to kind of just feel a little bit more polished, and it helps me to be more motivated throughout the day. Because if I'm just like looking like a slob, then I typically want to just lazy around and just act like a slob. So I try to make sure that I at least get somewhat ready for the day. And just this quick little makeup routine is definitely enough to do that, and just helps me to feel a little bit more put together. And typically you guys would not be seeing my hair wet. I try to only wash my hair once a week. And you just happen to catch me on the day that I washed it. But typically I would just throw in a little bit of dry shampoo in my hair and just toss it up, and that would be it. But today I washed it, so I had to do all the fun stuff to it. Now I'm going to head into my office and I'm going to just go through my day planner and see which kids that I have for the day, because they changes every single day, and what I need to do for the day, what's on my to-do list, if I need to film or edit or do anything like that. And then I'm going to move on into my scripting. So I do have a ton of law of attraction videos on my channel. If you're interested in that, I will have it linked in the description box below or in an iCard here. But I definitely believe in the law of attraction, and one of the major things to go with that is manifesting and scripting. So I like to script every morning where I write out a journal entry as though it's kind of my future self and just how I want my life to be. And I just write it as though it's now. So I'll say, I woke up this morning in my brand new house, went downstairs to my beautiful kitchen with my big island, and I will write it like that, as though what I want to happen in the future is actually happening now. And that it just really helps the law of attraction to bring those things into your life that you're wanting. So I try to make sure that I'm spending some time every day working on that and doing some scripting in the morning. Once I'm done my scripting, that's when I start to work on something creative. So typically, I like to try to work on my book. For those of you that don't know, I have been writing a novel for the past few years, and I have set my goal that this year is going to be the year that I completely finish it. So I've been trying to work on it a lot more often. So I will typically try to write some words, but if I have a video that needs to come out in the next day or whatever, then sometimes I'll work on YouTube stuff. So I'm typically either editing during this time or I'm writing my book. So I work on one of those things. And this particular morning, I was writing my book. So I like to get in as many words as I possibly can, and I just work on my creative entrepreneurship until my kids start to arrive. So once the kids start to arrive, obviously it's time for my real work day to begin, and I have to go and start tending to those kids. My son is still asleep at this time, so I just take the kids downstairs until my son wakes up, and then once my son wakes up, then I bring all the kids back up and we have some breakfast. So now that my son is up, like I said, I'm bringing the other kids upstairs and I'm going to get them some breakfast. So they're just playing in the living room while I'm getting their breakfast ready. They're just going to have something simple today. We're going to be having some toast with peanut butter and bananas and some yogurt. And I have a really easy day today. I only have 2 other kids other than my own on this particular day. So that was what actually allowed me to film this video, because typically I wouldn't be able to film a video when I had a whole bunch of kids running around. And that is also pretty much where I'm going to be ending this morning routine. I'm not going to be able to show you my entire morning because obviously I can't have kids that aren't my own on camera. So I don't mind putting my own child on my YouTube channel, but of course other parents I'm sure aren't going to want their children on my YouTube channel. So I can't film those other kids. So we're going to be ending our video here pretty soon. The only thing really left that I can show you guys is that once the kids are eating, they're all just sitting at the dining table eating right now, and I'm just going ahead and unloading the dishwasher from the night before. So in my nighttime cleaning routine, I always like to start my dishwasher so that I can empty it in the morning and fill it up as I go throughout the day. Especially with running a daycare at home, I go through so many dishes because I feed them breakfast, snacks, and lunches. So we go through a lot of dishes, and I usually end up running the dishwasher at least once a day, and plus my evening one as well, so usually twice a day. So I'm just going to go ahead and unload all of the dishes from the dishwasher, put them away, and load it back up again with any dishes that might have collected from my breakfast that morning and from the kids having their breakfast as well. And then we are going to get ready and go outside. So I will take them outside for as long as weather allows, usually in the wintertime not that long, usually about 20 minutes or so, and then we go and play downstairs until it's lunchtime. So that is my updated morning routine. I try to make it as productive as I possibly can. Being a morning person does not come naturally to me. I am definitely a night owl, so it is definitely taking some time to try to make myself get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I get so tired by the time that my day is over with chasing after kids all day that it can be really, really difficult for me to try to find time for my creative processes once that's all over, because I'm so tired. I just want to lazy around at the end of the day and do nothing. And I found that when I was doing that, I wasn't having time to write, because by that time all of my energy was spent and I didn't have any creativity left in me to sit down and write in the morning. So it started with wanting to be able to get my writing done in the morning. And I just kind of pushed it back a little bit further so that I could get some me time in as well, because I find that when I have some me time in the morning, it definitely helps me to just be in a better mood with the kids and I just feel a lot more relaxed. So let me know in the comments down below if you are going to be taking any of the tips that I had in my morning routine and adding them to your own. And let me know if you're going to try the hash browns in the toaster as well. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Once again, make sure and go and check out Sarah's video. And if you are here from Sarah's video, I would absolutely love if you would hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for being here with me today, you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
About to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.